brave. Did you know that? You might be the bravest boy I've ever met.
Hi guys, sorry if I haven't done a review in a while. You know, been dealing with things in my personal life, but other than that, I've been kind of taking a break from video editing for a while. But I'll be starting that back up in the coming days or so. But anyway, we came back from the remake of Pete's Dragon, and I just want to say this right now that I hate the original. I gotta tell you something, guys. I have never ever liked the original Pete's Dragon. That 1977 Disney classic that everybody seems to like, but I'm sorry guys, I just don't like it. I mean, to be fair though, there are a couple good things about it. Like, the design of the dragon named Elliot is pretty cool. The animation on the dragon is pretty good, and the live action to animation crossover is really well done. It seems like Disney is pretty good with that kind of stuff. You know, the Three Caballeros, Mary Poppins, Bedknobs and Broomsticks. But now if you want to get to the negatives about it, everything else. Everything else about the original Pete's Dragon is terrible. Everything is like corny, the story sucks, the characters are not memorable, and the cast, as much as, you know, they try, you know, I know they're trying, but it just isn't, no. And a lot of the songs are really happy and bright and
stupid.
And yeah, stupid.
I love you too.
Ride higher and higher and glide above the clouds. With dragon blood, you'll never grow old.
But there is
I
one.
saw it when I was young, but I saw it was really young. It was okay, but I saw the dragon and stuff like that. The movie was okay, but it was average the most.
There was one song from the original film that was really good. It's called "Candle on the Water."
I'll be your candle on the water. This flame inside of me will grow.
Now that is a good song. I mean, to be fair, you have well-known people in it. You have Helen Reddy, you have Shelley Winters, and then you have Mickey Rooney. I mean, it's not even, the original Pete's Dragon is not even a good movie. And also, for me personally, I can't even watch the original anymore. Why?
And take off tomorrow, flying through the air. You don't need wings.
Yeah, that's why. But
Time will heal it.
yeah. When we heard about the remake of Pete's Dragon, at first the first thing I said was, okay, I can't believe they're gonna remake a movie that wasn't even good in the first place. And then I mean, what is this? Some, like, weird thing, but, and then I've been seeing commercials about it, and it's been getting rave reviews across the board. And then I thought, okay, this might be worth my time. And I don't normally look up reviews. I don't normally do that. I know you do, but I don't idol myself. But this time I had to kind of see what all the fuss was about. So we both saw it, and let me tell you something. It was 1,000 times better.
Yes, it was.
It was way better. I'm just like, wow, this is so much better. It's like, the first thing I thought in my mind when the credits were over, I was just like, okay then. Okay, let's just dive into this, because I'm pretty sure you want to know what this is like, and we'll tell you. We'll tell you, okay. So, okay, if you don't know the original story of Pete's Dragon, it's simply this little boy named Pete. He's trying to escape his abusive, hillbilly, redneck family, comes into Passamaquoddy. It's actually a small fishing community where this lighthouse owner and his daughter, decide they want to adopt Pete. Basically, Pete only has one friend, a dragon named Elliot, who can basically turn invisible whenever he wants, and also when he is shy about new people. In the remake, there's a female cop named Grace, who is also a protector of this forest in this town that we never find out a name to. She has a family of her own. Her husband Jack and their daughter Natalie. They find Pete and see basically who he is. Pete has been living in the forest for 6 years with Elliot. I wouldn't say Elliot's a pet. I would say
That's what it says.
He's
The
more
dragon.
like a protector.
Well, that's what it says in the title, Pet Dragon.
Pete's dragon.
Whatever. It sounded like pet, so
If
whatever.
you want to know what a pet dragon is, watch Game of Thrones. Just like in the original, he can turn invisible whenever he wants, but this version of Elliot is different from the original. See, in the original, if I remember correctly, Elliot is one of those types of dragons that's more like a guardian. Basically, one who is with that lost boy until that boy finds a loving family to go to. Then that dragon moves on to the next one. In this one, we don't get that. He's just a dragon who lives in this forest that we don't know the name of. So I would argue that this dragon is completely different from the original. And speaking of different, the designs of the dragon is a little bit different too. In the original, he was like cute, kind of. I don't know how to describe it. Shri, can you describe the original? Because I don't know how
Well,
to...
the original was like drawn, hand drawn, and it was really terrible.
But you know something? Disney is really good with live action to animation crossovers. We're really good at that.
Yeah.
So even if you weren't a fan of like the hand drawn stuff back then, they were at least good at,
Average
merging
to
the
most.
two together.
Average the most. It was not bad, but it was average.
In the remake, not only is it like CG and everything, but that's a nitpicky topic for another day. But also the head is weird. It's like if you took a werewolf and then merged it with like a bear and then cross it over with a dog. Elliot behaves like a dog too. So you will see multiple scenes where he's like sniffing around like a dog would and kind of like making like a howling sound, kind of like a dog. So do you think that makes Elliot better or what? Because in the original, he communicated like.
That was terrible. The original. No, hell no. This dragon dragon looked like stupid. It's like this. No. No, fuck no.
I'm sorry.
And
Even
this dragon, it's a cute little puppy sniffing around.
yeah,
acting like
but
a person.
he also kind of like growls, kind of like a dragon.
That's
kind
what I
of
like.
dragon.
And that's what I like in dragon.
That was actually pretty.
The original was stupid.
The original was supposed to be like
Yeah, whatever. It was
like a friend, like a puppy kind of.
That's not a puppy. It was like a. It was not a puppy. That was a weird.
Even I will admit that his behavior is just a little off. But then again, the whole movie is corny and happy all the time, so I'm just like fine.
This one is not happy, and then a lot of happy.
This one's happy too when he's with Pete, when he's with Pete and everything, and that's cool. But yeah, you're right. This dragon's a lot better. This new one's a lot better. I'm sorry.
The dragon was way bigger, and the wings are way bigger, and the dragon was way bigger in this one.
No, in the original,
The wings were smaller.
Yeah,
The dragon was kind of small.
he wasn't small.
But he was too fat. He was so fat and his wings is too small and he can't fly that much. He's like he's a cute little small little bird.
No, he can fly.
Not that far.
There are other characters in this. I forgot to mention, Matt. There's not just Gracie, P, Jack, and Natalie. You also have Gracie's dad, Mechaham, played by Robert Redford. He's the one who knows about Elliot. That is because he has told the same story about encountering a dragon many years ago. There are also other changes from the original. For example, in this one, Pete's not looking for a family originally. Yeah, I don't know if anybody has brought that up yet, but Pete isn't looking for a family in this one. He did have a family, but they died in a car crash at the beginning of the movie. So it's like Pete's not even looking for a family. In fact, you'll notice that a lot of the movie he talks like he doesn't even want to be in this town. He doesn't want to be with these people. He doesn't want to be discovered. He wants to just stay in the forest with Elliot for probably the rest of his life. He doesn't really, he wants to kind of be where he feels safe. This feels very reminiscent of a Jungle Book, a little bit. I'm starting to notice that, actually. I didn't realize that until just now. The family that tries to bring him in, they're really nice, they're very caring and everything. There's this one guy who's trying to hunt down the dragon. In the original, there was this weird magician guy who wants to capture the dragon and tear him to pieces somehow. In the remake, this guy, while on a hunting trip, because he discovers Elliot, and then he's like a threat, and so basically he wants to basically hunt down the dragon and it's not fully explained what he wants to do with a dragon, but apparently it suggested that he was gonna possibly make money off him or something, but it's never very clear. Oh, I got problems. Okay, first of
I thought
all,
you said you have the problem. Because you said, like, I have problems. Okay, sure.
the writing is a little bit flawed. I mean, dialogue like, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. There are certain things that aren't explained. Like I mentioned earlier, the so-called hunter guy who wants to, like, he captures the dragon, but we don't know why. He just does. He's like, it's my dragon, I'm going to show this to the authorities, I'm going to show all this. Oh, okay, well, oh, he disappeared, he escaped, oh, okay, go there, and then I didn't even know he turned invisible. Oh, silly me. What I think I liked about this movie was that it took risks. It was different from the original, it had a different story, it had different characters, it's not even a musical either, so don't expect
Thank God.
Don't expect any
I'll
songs.
probably be like, what the hell am I watching?
I enjoyed the movie, I'll
I
say
liked
that much.
it.
It may not be the Jungle Book remake, or actually it's better than the Cinderella remake, but it's more interesting. It has a different plot, which is a good thing in my book. It's got things that work out, it's not a musical. I give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.